Look, Nora, I made you a stocking. Isn't it cute? Look, Nora, I made it for you. Look, Nora. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, she loves it. She loves it. You can tell. When she walks away, that means she loves it. Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Tammy with the Second Time's a Charm, and this video is in participation of the DIY challenge hosted by Heidi Sonbul. She has the challenge every month, and this month's theme is Christmas. And for my Christmas themed home decor, I'm going to be going with a sort of neutral, what is the word? Kind of a neutral. Anyway, I use neutral colors to kind of go with that modern boho look. And so this very first piece, this black sparkly tree, I spray painted in clamshell, and then I hand painted the star and some of the ornaments in Waverly chalk paint and mineral, as well as Waverly chalk paint in mineral and white mixed together. I forgot to mention, there will be a playlist link to the challenge if you want to see what everyone else made, as well as a link to Heidi's channel, and I'll also have listed all the supplies I use in this video, and there'll be some coupon links as well, but I'll get into that later in the video. And this is some burlap trim I got from Dollar Tree, and I just wrapped it around when I was done to kind of give it a cute garland. It's pretty simple. Just hot glued it on. You could also use just regular burlap. I thought of doing that. I have this polka dotted burlap I thought of using as well, but decided not to use that. So all my project reveals will be at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. You'll like it. It's good. So these little green icicle ornaments. I was going to spray paint them, but then I just decided to hand paint them. And I'm using the same colors as I did with the Christmas tree, the mineral, and the white mixed together. And I also added Ballet pink and Waverly chalk paint and white mixed together for some of them. I did actually change my mind on the ones that were mineral and white mixed and just painted them white, so there'd be enough of a contrast between the three colors. And I really liked the effect that I got with the white, because the white actually was a textured paint I made with baking soda. So I decided to make the other colors textured as well, because I thought they just would look really cute. I made that white textured paint for one of the projects later in the video, actually, so you'll get to see that soon. So this project is a gold reindeer. I got it half off at Goodwill, and I just wanted to give it a little bit of a modern update. I mean, it was still really cute, gold with the little pearls, but it was missing some of them, and I wanted to make it white. So I painted it in matte white. I used these little wood beads that I had on hand. And I just stuck them on there. I didn't even have to glue them. And then I used these larger wood beads for the ends. I just stuck some hot glue in the insides and then just put them on. The reindeer came out really, really cute. I think all the projects in this video came out really cute, if I do say so myself. So this next project is inspired by these Anthropology ornaments. So this is where I mix the baking soda in with the Waverly chalk paint in white to make a textured paint, like my inspiration. I actually did have 4 ornaments at one time, but a few of them got messed up when I tried this Hiipoo water slide decal paper that was sent to me for free, not realizing that getting them wet would make the frosted part come off. So that's what happened. If I would have known that I was going to end up painting them with textured paint later, then I wouldn't have worried about it. I would have just kept them and painted them all four to look like this. But since I thought I ruined them, I just threw them away. So these were pretty easy. Like, I just made that texture paint, I dabbed it on, I pushed on it with a napkin to kind of like really play with the textures, and I didn't cover it entirely because the inspiration wasn't covered entirely. And then I took this bronze acrylic paint and mixed it with black acrylic paint to make the kind of aged bronze look that the Anthropology ornaments had for their top parts. And my fifth project, I was going to say last, but it's not my last. My fifth project is these little glass jars. These aren't thrift flips, actually. I bought these from Amazon, and they're for me to put like little treats in or little sugar scrubs that I make for Christmas for people and things like that. So for these, I decided to try out the Hiipoo water slide decal paper. They had sent me some free decal paper as well as transfer paper for iron-ons to try out. So I tried them out for this. And as I said, I first tried them out on the ornament. It didn't work. It got them all wet and the frost came off and it made a mess. So I ended up using them on these bottles. And they came out pretty cute. I made the designs in Canva and then printed them out, just following the directions. I will say if you try out any of their products, then there are a lot of videos online. I recommend watching some of the videos because they go more in depth than the directions do on how to do it. So my advice when you use these is that to get out the wrinkles, you push on the wrinkle with a napkin, and that seems to really do the trick. That was kind of my thing that I figured out while making them. And the codes that I mentioned will be in the description for both these products. They were nice enough to give me some links if you want to try out these products. One of them is for 40% off. I think another one is for 10% off. And they are for the US only. But I'll have that information next to them so you'll know if it's still valid or not. Once they go invalid, I'll probably just switch it to a regular Amazon link. So I used that same burlap ribbon to wrap around the bottles to make them a little cuter, and then I used this 3mm, I believe, macrame cord to tie on little tags so I can write what's in the bottle on the tag. I will say if you decide to try this product or any of their products, it's probably a lot easier if you have a cutting machine. I do not have a craft cutting machine like a Cricut or anything like that, but if you do, it's probably a lot easier. It was a little tricky for me. And now we're starting on Nora Stocking. Yes, I made a stocking for my dog. If you have a stocking for your pet, let me know in the comments. And let me know your pet's name. Do you have your pet's name on the stocking? This is like, we've had stockings before for our dogs, but this is the first time I've actually made like a stocking for one of our dogs that has her name on it. And we adopted Nora back in February, so this will be our first Christmas with her. And right now she is our only dog, so she is pretty spoiled. But I decided to make her a very pretty stocking. I found this plain white stocking at the Humane Society thrift store for only $1. So I made this design in Canva and printed it out just like I did the other one. So this is an iron-on transfer, also by the Hiipoo brand. you need to remember to remove the backing when you put that on and before you iron it, and then you just cover it with the paper. And here's a quick tip. If you really don't like a messy glue gun like me, I can't stand hot glue. It drives me crazy. But you just take a piece of tin foil, and then when the glue is, or the hot glue gun rather, is hot, you just wipe off the glue gun with it, and you'll take off like almost everything. Like, it won't look pristine or anything, but it'll at least look, I mean, look at it, it'll at least look decent. Like, my hot glue gun leaks like constantly and just gets everywhere, so it gets gross. So I just try to remember to have some tin foil by me every time I use it, or almost every time. So this is like, there was like a 1-inch wide, I believe, burlap ribbon I used on the top there, and then this is more of that burlap trim that I got from the Dollar Tree to kind of trim the rectangle that has Nora's name in it. If you actually ever want to see like a video where I do like lots of tips and hacks and stuff like that, like, let me know in the comments, because I got lots of weird little tidbits like that. I would definitely have no problem sharing. I decided to make this stocking a little more exciting and make a big tassel for it out of the macrame cord I have. And I couldn't really find anything that was the right width for wrapping the cord, so it ended up being pretty long, but that's okay. I can just trim it down. A lot of times I end up using the scraps from macrame cord to make like feathers or leaves or whatever. If you want to see how I do that, I have that in a video. I'll put that in the comments, or not in the comments, the description. I'll put it in the description. And I unraveled some of the strands just to give it more texture and interest. Like that. I really like the way that looks. And then another tip I've picked up is using a cutting mat and a rotary cutter. Makes cutting tassels or fringe of any kind really way easier. So there you go. So yeah, here's all the befores and here's the reveals. I think everything came out super great. I'm really excited. Everything is so cute and so pretty. And thank you for joining me. If you like this video, give it a like, share it with your friends. If you want to see more kind of neutral, like boho sort of home decor, then check out these videos I have here. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas!